Welcome to a world of laughs where humor knows no bounds. Enjoyed your stay? Subscribe, hit like, and keep the chuckles coming. Remember, laughter is timeless.
A teacher walked into her classroom and noticed a surprising thing. On the blackboard, someone had sneakily written the word manhood in very small letters. She scanned the room, looking for any sign of who might have done it, but all the students looked innocent. Quickly, she erased the word and started her lesson, hoping it was just a one-time prank. The very next day, the teacher entered the classroom and, to her dismay, she found the same word again on the blackboard. But this time, it was written much larger. She looked around at her students, searching for any hint of guilt on their faces, but she couldn't tell who had done it. With a sigh, she erased the word and carried on with the day's teaching. This strange incident turned into a peculiar routine. Every morning for about a week, the teacher walked into her class and found that same inappropriate word on the board. And each time, it seemed to be written bigger than the last. She always looked around the room, trying to figure out who could be doing this, but she never caught anyone. Finally, one day, she came into the classroom expecting to see the same word yet again. But what she saw instead made her stop in her tracks. There on the board, in huge letters, was a different phrase. The more you rub it, the bigger it gets. In a certain mental health facility, there was a nurse who was doing her rounds. She walked into a room and found a patient, Charlie, pretending to drive a car. Curious, the nurse asked him, "Charlie, what are you doing?" Charlie looked up with a smile and enthusiastically replied, "I'm on a road trip to Chicago." The nurse smiled at his imagination, wished him a safe journey, and left the room. The very next day, the same nurse entered Charlie's room again. She asked him, "Well, Charlie, how are you doing today?" Charlie, with a look of satisfaction, replied, "I just arrived in Chicago." The nurse, playing along with his imagination, responded, "That's wonderful," and then she left the room to continue her rounds. Then, the nurse went across the hallway to check on another patient, Bob. When she entered Bob's room, she was taken aback by what she saw. Bob was sitting on his bed, masturbating. Quite shocked, the nurse asked him, "Bob, what in the world are you doing?" Without missing a beat, Bob replied, "I'm doing Charlie's wife while he's in Chicago."